Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. We are on the very outskirts of the newest zone in the world as we end our Season 4 stretch here. Let's take a look at what we might have ahead of us. So I thought there might be some cattails out here at the end of the last episode. I got real excited, and then I'm not seeing any right now. But we'll keep looking. Aha! Cattail. Yay. Of course, I have plenty of food already, but you guys know me and cattails. Can't say no to them. It's kind of a problem. One that I evidently have no control over whatsoever. But it'll be good to have the snacks later on. Once we're done eating the 20 pounds of fish that I'm still carrying around. And that will probably still attract wolves to me at any point. So I'm excited to end Season 4 on this note because it's always nice to go into a zone that you've never explored before. And Season 4 has seen a couple of new zones. You know, it was my first time being in Forlorn Muskeg, for one. And that wasn't new as of this series, but then Broken Railroad was introduced while this series was running, and now Mountain Town / Milton / Mountain Town / Milton has been introduced as well. So, always nice to end on a high note and go somewhere where I really haven't been before. And now, technically, here I've been in Milton. Like, it's not going to be completely new, but at the same time, this is first time I've been in the in this area in survival mode. You can tell I'm just beside myself with all the cattails. So, huge waterfall. Interesting lighting effects happening too, combining with everything. It looks really cool. This morning sunrise. We picked a great time to walk into the zone, I have to say. I'm going to step up and see how this sunrise looks. It looks like that might actually be the sunrise. Sun might be behind those clouds, I think. I think that's it right there. Bright glow in the middle. If I'm not wrong. Right, so where are we? And which way do I go? Oh, clearly this way. I see a climbing rope. I think I know where we are. From story mode, that is. I think I remember walking this the opposite. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So here I am talking about how it's a brand new zone. I'm already finding my way. Thanks to my experience with story mode. I think... Now, the only problem is we're encumbered. We're not going to be able to get down that frickin' rope. And you guys that have already been in Mountain Town have probably known that. I, however, did not. Unpleasant. So we might have to do what we did on Timberwolf and make a couple of trips to make this happen. Thankfully, we are fully rested. Let me do my thing and make sure I have my bedroll. Excuse me. Pardon me, excuse me. There it is. Okay, we're good. Let's also go ahead and... Hang on, let's drink some water. I'm going to need some more water soon. I hear some crows nearby, so I don't need to harvest any meat, but if I did need to harvest meat, that's probably what I'd be doing, using those crows as a guide. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be obnoxious, but we need to go over, we need to actually climb a couple of ropes. We need to climb down this rope, and then go over there and climb up that one. Is there not another, couldn't I go another way? And there's wolves down there, too, to make matters worse. So, we're actually, believe it or not, we're pretty cold. Feels like 25 degrees. Why is my cabin fever risk so high? I get cabin fever risk from being in a cave? Is that what you're telling me? That doesn't make any sense. Man, it's really cold out here. I'm surprised. I can't remember the last time I was outside. I mean, I guess it is early morning, but holy crap. All right, well, I've got to figure out something to do here, because now we're actually in a little bit of a pickle. I probably need to get a snow shelter going. Let's see, is it warming up at least? No, it feels like 16. It's getting colder. I guess it might be the waterfall. Hang on, let me check my gear. What do I have? All right, I've got 15 sticks, and I'm pretty sure I have cloth, so I can make a snow shelter. Totally, and I've got more sticks around me, so the snow shelter's not a problem. I can throw that down right now and be warm enough. It is warming up, but I think we're close to being able to get down the rope without dropping anything. I kind of just want to make a snow shelter and, like, hang out for a bit, maybe. If that wouldn't be too silly. No, not that. Let's see. Yeah, I think I just want to throw down a snow shelter. I'm always trying to find one that's sheltered from the wind, even though the snow shelter does a good job of that on its own. It's just pet peeve. Like, you want it to be nestled into a nice corner. All comfortable and hidden from the elements. That'll do. Alright, we're going to get hypothermia, or get close to it anyway. Let's go ahead and hop in. Alright, we're warming up in here at least. Now, I know. Feels like 57 in here though. We're good. So, what I'm going to do is just... It looks like we need to sleep for a bit, so I will take advantage of that. Let's go ahead and just sleep for as long as we need to. It's only going to be an hour or two, most likely. And we woke up fully rested. It might also be a little warmer now, because it's about midday. Feels like, what in here? 65? A little bit better. And we're okay on encumbrance, but we can still do better. Let's see. Calorie-wise, I can eat some of those cattails and probably do it. Who'd have thought it would be the cattails that do me in? Let's go ahead and eat the moldy chocolate bar. Yay, 2% conditioned food. Yummy. I'll drink that water. That's not weighing us down that much. And that is going to get us close, but we still need to chow down on a couple of these, I think. There we go. All right, we can officially climb the rope. Let's exit the snow shelter. I'm going to leave it. We're going to find plenty more sticks and cloth where we're going. So I'm going to go ahead and get down there. We are fully prepared to take on any wolves we encounter. And also, it feels like 38 now, so it's a little bit warmer, but good God, it's cold. Suddenly I'm regretting a little bit leaving all of my highest level clothing items behind and compromising on what I'm wearing. Alright, that wolf is actually walking towards the bottom of the rope. That's not convenient. Let me get on the rope and see, remind myself what this looks like. Yeah, hang on. We need to wait for that wolf to go another direction, because what's going to happen is we're going to get to the bottom of the rope and then he's going to be right on us. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. I mean, we can totally shoot him in the face with an arrow, but I'd prefer not to do that. Okay, he turned around. Let's see if we can get around him. There's a bunny at the bottom as well. If I go by my own rules, the presence of the bunny means everything is okay. Just kidding. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Don't mind me, I'm just coming up here to look around. I don't need to pick anything up because I can't afford to carry anything. We're going to get up into Milton first, and then go from there. Alright, so crows. Crows indicate death. Hey! Stuff. Let's pick up your hatchet. Might be better than the one I have. I know. We've got to make some decisions here, but there is some... See? Great. See, here's some food, but I can't go anywhere with it. So, it's nice and useless. There's a water bottle, there's wood, but I can't do anything. I can't climb the frickin' rope while I'm encumbered. Thanks, game. So we're going to have to put some stuff down when we go out there. Oh, the summit soda is actually ruined, so never mind. We can put the stuff back. Never mind, it's ruined. We're good. Also, I can drop the firewood, I think. Probably a safe route. Oh, that's a lot of wood matches. I'll drop the cardboard matches and be good. Perfect. We're good then, never mind. Also, I am carrying an extra hatchet, aren't I? Oh, that's crap. Never mind. Just get rid of that. Don't need it. Well, in that case, hang on, what can we... No, never mind. No, we're good. We're good. I'm just gonna go. Must pick up all the things. He's coming for me. He can smell my fish. Even though I'm giving off no stench. I'm not sure where the other rope is, but it's somewhere near here. Okay, no, he decided he was not going to pursue me. The other rope is close, I think. I saw it over here when I was high up. I think if I just go this way, should see it any second, right? Maybe on the other side of this cliff face? How was I able to see it when I was high up, but I can't see it now? That worries me a little bit. No, it's up here. I remember seeing that sign. I know I saw it. There it is. Okay. So not the tallest climb in the world, thankfully. I'm excited. I think this is a pretty big zone, from what I recall of story mode. So, should be lots to explore and lots to scavenge. It's a pretty substantial climb. Okay, we have arrived in Milton. We've found the picnic area. Let's have a look around. We can definitely break down this stuff, but no need. See, the interesting thing about this zone being added is that this is the first time in a couple of zones being added to the game that... Actually, I think maybe in several. Here's some sodas. Let's see how they look. They might be crap. Yeah, everything's ruined. A lot of the food items we find, at least out in the world, might not be good. Because we've been going for so long at this point. Well, look what we found. We have another rifle if we need one. I'm going to leave it here. I've got my bow and arrow. I didn't make all those arrows for nothing. But yeah, this is the first time they've added a more civilized zone to the game in quite a while. Because they added... What was the last one they added? They added Broken Railroad. Before that, I think, was Forlorn Muskeg, right? And then before that was... Oh, I got a tin of coffee. That's good. What was before Forlorn Muskeg? There's a candy bar. Alright, that stuff's still in good condition. That's nice. And we're not even encumbered trying to carry it around. So before... What came before that last one? I can't remember what the last one I mentioned was. They added, I think it was Timberwolf Mountain that came before that. And Pleasant Valley before that. No, maybe Desolation Point. Then Pleasant Valley before that. Yeah, they've been... It's just been a second since they've added a zone that has a lot of buildings. And I mean, this is an entire town. This is... Arguably, Milton is more substantial than Coastal Highway in terms of structures to explore. So this is going to be an interesting way to cap the series. Hey, dear, you scared me. You scared me, sir. You shouldn't have scared me because you're just a deer, but you scared me. I remember this truck. I got into this truck at one point. So we're going to kind of just do our best to look through the entire area. There's a flare. Let's grab that. And we're also going to need to pick a place. We might use What's her name? Gray Lady? What? I've forgotten her name already. Grey Mother. Yes, that one. We're gonna pay a visit to Grey Mother. She's not here, but her house is probably a good spot to use as a base. I would imagine. And I would also imagine that most people who come here to set up camp will use that as a base. I guess I'll go ahead and get the old man's beard lichen. Why not? This feels weird. It really feels weird right now. I'm not sure what's causing the feeling I'm having right now, but like, I think maybe it's just because this is such a civilized area, and there's deer over there, so it doesn't seem like there are any predators. Let's go over to the bus first, just so we're on the far side of the zone and we've looked around. But this is weird, because I'm glad to be ending the series. I'm not trying to argue with myself already and say this was a bad idea. Don't get me wrong. That's what this is going to sound like for a second. But I am glad that we are ending the series by going to the newest area. But this is, like, we're going to find a ton of stuff here. It's not like it would have been, like, was it Season 2, I think, when Timberwolf Mountain was added later in the season? And I was going to try and end it on Timberwolf Mountain, and then I didn't make it. I think I died before I made it to Timberwolf Mountain, but I wanted to go there for the first time. All right, I don't think I can do anything here. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. I think it was Season 2. And see, that ending would have been ending on a very kind of climactic, difficult, challenging, and new. This is new as well, but, well, it's not new, is it? It's new to survival mode, but it's not new to us. We've seen this. So I think maybe that's what the feeling is. Like, this is a new zone, but it's not a new zone. I've been here, but I haven't been here, but I've been here. Like, I don't know how I managed not to anticipate feeling this way, because I tend to be pretty good about seeing... Hi. Tend to be pretty good about seeing stuff like that coming. But, wow, it's just surprising how this feels. I hope that makes sense. It's just, it feels weird. And if it feels weird for you two watching the series because you watch the story mode, even if you're not playing the Long Dark, or even if you are, like, then you understand. But it just feels weird. But I am glad to be in a place where I know I'm gonna find so much loot. However, I hate the fact that my cabin fever risk is so damn high. Let's hop in here. There's some newspaper. Otherwise known as stuff we don't need. Let's pry open this trunk. I'll be curious what the general loot volume is here. Like how much stuff is going to be here. All right, here's a hatchet, so you don't really need a hatchet. Let's take a look around here. I'll go in there in a second, or maybe go in the back door, but I just want to explore the entire area. So I feel like there might be containers around too. Yeah. Can't you get in this ice pack? Isn't there a way? No, you can't. Never mind. You can't get into that thing. So... Oh, it's still locked. You have to force your way in. Just like in story mode. I like it. Okay, let's see what we got. This is so unnerving. Like, to be this late in a playthrough and have a completely new... I think that's part of what it is, too. It's just a completely unscavenged area with loot and food. Hang on, is it in good condition? Yeah, some of this stuff is still usable. Search the cooler. Nothing in it. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Hasn't worn off yet. Still weird. Okay. Nope, no candy there. Hang on, let's look in here. Lots of beef jerky. Check the cash register. Nada. Break down that paddle for some wood. Can you imagine if they actually added boats to the game at some point? That was on their aspirational list. They want to do it at some point in the future. Let's get those sardines and never eat them. It's a running joke with sardines. Oh yeah, all this back here. Hang on, here's a granola bar. All the things. Pinnacle peaches, more pinnacle peaches. No, we're finding... It's like the world is new again. Maybe we'll find mucklucks here. Alright, that's a ragged windbreaker. I know I can put that down. What I'll probably do is go straight to the Grey Mother's house. Seriously? More long johns. Alright. The game's being nice to me with the long johns. That's the best underwear item in the game, and I've found 4 now. I'm pretty sure I found more than 4. I found a bunch on top Timberwolf Mountain. I broke some down, didn't I? So many extra pairs of long johns. Ruined driving gloves. So yeah, what I'm going to do is go to Grey Mother's house, put a bunch of this stuff down, so I have to organize my stuff like in the fridge and whatever else I can find. And that'll be my base. And then I'll strike back out and I'll scavenge.
This will come in handy.
This feels so wrong. Okay, there's a bed. That's nice. Don't need a bed though. Let's go in here. Check the trash can. Nothing in the trash can. Check the medicine shelf. Sewing kit. Hey. Another thing about this that I'm realizing that I just haven't really thought about, but now that I'm experiencing it, it's just such an obvious thing that's gonna be different. With a new zone like this having been added, it is going to really amp up the survivability, the long-term survivability of playthroughs in any difficulty, really, because it gives you an additional really civilized and scavengeable area to explore on top of the ones that are already here. And I mean, that's just more like, you know, my survival strategy is, again, it's very nomadic. I go from place to place, scavenge what I can, go to the next place. With an entire town like this, that again is bigger than Coastal Highway, like this really gives the world, I mean, yeah, it's more to explore, but like in terms of being able to find more stuff. The only thing though, actually one thing I am realizing, I need to explore the Forlorn Muskeg route of getting in here, because I'm not sure where that route is or where it begins or just where it ends. Like I don't know where it is, but I know it would be difficult to get in and out of this zone with a lot of supplies. Granted, we got up and down Timberwolf Mountain without a problem, but that's a downhill climb. You get all your stuff at the top, and then you go downhill. It's a little bit tougher getting in and out of here, especially if you're, I mean, at least if you're going to Mystery Lake, right? Hi, Wolf. I had a feeling you'd be there. And he's going to smell me, too. I'm going to try and get to Grey Mother's house without pissing him off, because then I can put the fish down. Now that we're finally here. Shh. Scared the crap out of me. Bastard. Yes, I know, you want my fish. Everybody wants the fish. Everybody's hungry for a fish sandwich. I know. I think I'm going to be able to get away from him. Maybe. Unless there's another wolf, like, right here. I don't know where he is, but I hear him. Well, this is harrowing. Okay, we're inside, and he just charged. Holy crap. All right. The Milton House. We have arrived. All right, Grey Mother, I'm going to use your fridge if that's okay. And then I'm going to explore your house. I'm going to take all your stuff, because I can't do that in story mode, but I can do it here. Thank you very much. All right, there's some water there. Nothing in the freezer, but I can put some stuff away now, so let's do that. Ruined dog food, definitely don't need that. We can put this food up. Put all of it up, really. Now, let's take a look at my calories. 1557. So I guess I'll just eat... I definitely eat that, and then I'll go ahead and eat some of this guy. And thank God that will get rid of a lot of weight, because we need to. And we did pick up some more water, because we've been through a few houses, and again, water is not going to be in short supply anymore. Not really a concern of mine at this point. What am I carrying that's heavy, though? At this point, I've got cedar firewood. Let's go ahead and put that by the fireplace. Oh, man, we've got an entire house to explore. Holy crap, there's just stuff. Oh, there's our daughter. Let's see. The chair's knocked over. That's funny. Nice touch. There's a metal pot. That's what she gave us soup in at one point in the story mode. Remember that? Okay. This feels wrong. Feels wrong. So wrong. Okay. Let's... have a look around. Hey, there's a hook. We can make more fishing gear with that. I dare say we're going to be able to finish out the series pretty handily in this area, because I feel like it's going to take a while to really go through this entire zone. It's interesting, though. I've got to feel this out. Like, this is a massive, massive zone in terms of the amount of content, the searchable stuff. It has to be bigger than Coastal Highway in terms of the amount of interior. Maybe I'm overthinking that, but it just... This is just interesting to me. I can't... Obviously, I can't get over it. Let's see. All right. What's in the cabinet? Worn hoodie. Yeah, we were picking up some clothing items, too, that I'm going to have to deal with. I'll have some extra cloth. Oh, good. Painkillers. We consumed a few of those on the way here, dealing with wolves and such. We're going to need to sleep soon. It's fine by me. All right, sports socks. I'll pick everything up for a bit. Fleece mittens, that's nice. But again, we're going to harvest a lot of the clothing items, most likely.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
I know. I think we're going to be resting in this bed, to be honest. But first, we're going to have a look around. More water. I probably will not need to light a fire for water for the rest of the series, would be my guess. Ooh, I wonder what's in the trunk. There's some more rifle ammunition.
I think I can use this.
Well, mittens, that's actually kind of disappointing. I was hoping the trunk would have like a better item. I think the trunk, isn't that where you find the climbing rope? Nice. Sewing kit. I think that's where you find the climbing rope. More socks. Socks just everywhere. You don't just find the climbing rope, like you have to earn the right to get it out, from what I remember. Okay. Not a lot going on in here. There's stacks of paper, but that's it. Let me break down this cloth and see if anything's hiding behind it. Yep, some accelerant. Whoa. Hey now, don't do this to me. Come on now. Okay, there we go. Ooh, for a second I thought I got stuck on the other side of that thing. Looks like I can break it down though, so that wouldn't have been the end of the world. Alright, well, we need to rest. Already been in this cabinet. let's go ahead and do that. We're going to sleep in Grey Mother's room. Let's sleep for as long as we need to. We got all the water in the world. Shouldn't wake up thirsty, I don't imagine. But what I will go ahead and do... I need to deal with this feeling of being somewhere wrong. But I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. In the next one, we are going to keep looking around the town of Milton. Now that we have a little bit of a home base, I can also get rid of some of the... actually, I don't really need to get rid of it anymore because I don't have that much food left. So we actually... That food got us here with just the right amount of... You know, just time to spare. It got us here. It did its job, and now we can put our stuff down and we can explore and have some room to carry stuff and hopefully find some interesting new items. But talk to me in the comments about this. Does this feel as weird to you as it feels to me? This is this is weird. It's weird for multiple reasons. But anyway, feel free to let me know what you think of this. It's not rubbing me the wrong way. It's just rubbing me in a way I didn't expect, and it's uncomfortable. And so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, weirded out or not, let me know. Again, talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to follow along, etc., etc., and so on and so forth. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.